Mario 35 recently released on the Nintendo Switch eShop. It's a 35-player battle royale with Mario. All you have to do is stay alive the longest. Sounds easy, right?
Hey, Paul Lloyd, nobody said this was an easy game, so, if you're struggling with it, don't feel bad. Maybe you need more of a basic guide first, and if you do, definitely don't feel bad. Go check out the video on my channel, how to play a beginner's guide to Mario 35, and then you better come right back here, though, for the how to win, more the advanced tips and tutorials. Paul Lloyd's an awesome guy. Make sure you click the subscribe button right now. Click the like button for Paul. Do it.
Alright, thanks for that, Kev. Like he said, if you're new to 35-player Mario, make sure you head over to his channel where he breaks down how to play and goes through a few easy tips. Today we're going to be taking you through 5 ways on how to win, how to maximise your chances on winning. Stay tuned to the end because we've got some recaps and some very important information for you. Let's start with number 1. We've got the voting system. So when you first play a level, when you first press that 35-player battle, you'll notice you get to choose a level that you've unlocked. Now, the big thing here is every single person that's playing, the 35 people, all get to choose a level. And those 35 levels get put into the pool of levels that you will be playing through. It doesn't go from World 1-1 to 1-2 to 1-3 to 1-4. It doesn't go in order. It's completely random like that. But if you pick a level, your final level that you've unlocked, you'll notice how it's not got a little red flag on the top right corner. What that flag means is you've beaten that level in the 35-player battle. So as soon as you beat your final level, you're going to unlock the next one. And we're going to talk as well on how to maximise your chances of unlocking the most levels. So as you'll have noticed, you get 1-1 and 1-2 quite a lot in this game mode. And that's because the majority of people are new. It's a new game, we're all new on playing it. And those, unfortunately, are the most popular. You'll notice in a few weeks' time, from when this is recorded, that a lot of the other, like 7-3 and 5-2 and all the other different levels will be in the rotation of different levels being played. Also, you don't unlock the levels in order, so if a level, for example 5-2 comes up and you've not even opened up World 5 or World 4, then if you beat that in the Battle Royale, then it'll unlock on your list of levels. Warp zones are so important, so important. If you've got a chance to get to a warp zone in World 1-2 or World 4-2, then make sure that you do, because these give you an insight onto the levels coming up. So if you, on World 1-2, if you go through the pipe at the end, you get the next level that's in the rotation. If you go to the warp zone, the one on the right hand side, you've got your 3 pipes in order, you've got left, middle and right. The one on the right hand side will be the one after the next in the queue. So you're going to skip a level. The middle pipe, you're going to skip 2 levels, and the one on the left, you're going to skip 3 levels. So basically, if you go to the warp zone and you don't see any levels there that you've not beaten, then head to the far left hand side pipe. That's a good strat if you want to unlock more levels. You're going to skip through quite a few and you're going to keep going round. Also, if you see a level with a warp zone, so if you see level 1-2 again, or 4-2, then head to them and it'll give you another go on the warp zone. That way you can sort of twist the system a little bit in your favour, tip it in your favour there, so that you can maximise the amount of levels that you can see. Also, another tip with warp zones, if you see a level, one of the castle stages or an underwater stage, then go to them and you're going to send across some hard enemies to other players. It's a really good way to get some hard enemies in the rotation if you see those levels in the warp zones. Fighting other players. Now you'll notice at the top of the screen you've got a 4-direction way that you can fight other players. Kevintendo broke it down really well in his video. and we're just going to touch on it a little bit here. Now, if you're going to be sending enemies to your opponent, you want to make sure that you're maximising the way that you can kill them, and you don't want to be sending weak enemies. You don't want to be sending Goombas, and you don't want to be sending Koopa Troopers to attackers, because that is a surefire way to give them more time. Again, you don't want to be sending those to the people with the least amount of time, because you're going to help them to gain more time. So what you want to do, if you're sending Koopa Troopers and Goombas, you want to be sending them to the people with the most coins, and that way you're sending a lot and other people are sending a lot. If you're sending them to attackers, the trouble with that is if you send it across, you send them enemies across to 4 attackers, that is 4 times the amount of enemies that potentially can come back to you. So again, if you're killing Bowser, if you've got Hammer Bros, if you've got Bloopers, or if you've got Lakitus, you don't want to be sending them to attackers, because potentially if you kill one Bowser, that goes across to 4 people if you're attacking 4 people. Each of those 4 people will send it back to you, so that one Bowser has all of a sudden turned into 4 or multiple Bowsers, and that is going to be a big problem for you. So what you want to do is, if you've got hard enemies as well, you want to send them across, unless you can cope with it, unless you feel like you can cope, and that way, if it depends how your playstyle is. If you can cope with multiple hard enemies, then do it to attackers. That way, the one Bowser that you send is going to turn into 4, and then 4 Bowsers is going to get sent to them, and it just exponentially grows into insanity. You can see on the screen right now that it can just grow and grow into a complete Mario Maker hot garbage level straight away.
Sounds insane. What is this? Give me a fire flower, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I gotta finish. Ugh. Take that, man.
Another good way to maximise your profits from 35 player battle is to target the person with the most coins. That way, if you get the kill, you get all their coins, and for the person with the most amount of coins, it's going to be a real good way to maximise your profits. Getting to know those early levels inside out is going to be a great way for you to fly through this game, to level up and to get as many coins as you can. What you want to be doing is looking for all the hidden 1-up mushrooms, and you want to be getting as many power-ups as you can. Get the fire flower, and then continue to get the fire flower every single level that you can, because you get a lot of time added, and the 1-up mushroom gives you 20 coins, which gives you another go in the roulette. Unfortunately, we've reached the end of the video, but before we give you that last tip, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because there's so many people watching the video that aren't subscribed. Only a small percentage of subscribers actually watch the video. So, with that said, let's get the last tip. So it's called Super Mario 35. It's not called Super Mario Speedrun. Take your time in these levels. Don't go fast. It's not Sonic. What you want to do is survive the longest, and that is the biggest challenge. And the way to do that is to go slow, collect as many coins as you can. Remember, 20 coins gives you a go on the roulette, and that will give you a power up. Find the 1-ups, find the fire flowers. When you're jumping on enemies, make sure you jump on them one at a time, because every consecutive enemy jumped on is another second. So you jump on a Goomba, you get 2 seconds. Another one, you get 3, then 4 and 5 and 6, and it soon adds up. And if you're jumping on 4 or 5 Goombas in a row, or Koopa Troopers, you're gonna maximise the way there to get lots and lots of time. That way you can slow down even further in the level. Make sure you don't slow down too much, because if you start camping, then the timer runs down really quickly. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Make sure you head over to Kevintendo's channel as well, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below of any more advanced tips that you've got. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.